ready. Well, hello. Waiting. All of the shenanigans going on. All of the goings ons. Okay. Just waiting a little while. I know people aren't used to me going live. I hope people can hear me. Last time I went live like this, nobody could hear me. So I hope I'm heard. Because I don't know. I don't have the volume muted. Okay. Mm. Listen. Hello. How's it going? So all of this stuff with Trump capturing the Venezuelan president. We know it's about oil by now because Trump has said it's more about oil than anything else. I mean, he spoke about the drug trafficking and all that stuff, but it's corruption all over the world. It's a whole lot of corruption in the United States of America alone that continues to go on. So it's about the oil, you know. I'm not here to talk about what he's doing is wrong or right. I know people are against that. My thing is that I don't even know if this is the real Trump, but what I will say is that Trump did not want this. This is why I don't bother to vote for who goes into office. I hear people on the Democratic side. That's why I'm neither Democratic or Republican. The reason why I'm neither Democratic or Republican is so I can see things clearly. And the reason why I don't get into politics is because everything is staged. The presidents are chosen. So when people say they're upset at who voted for Trump, it doesn't matter what the people voted for. Hillary Clinton got the popular vote in 2017 or 2016. Hillary Clinton got the popular vote, and Donald Trump still won. So when people get upset over somebody who voted for Trump, or why did y'all vote him in? It don't matter. It doesn't matter. The people's vote don't matter, and that's why I don't vote, because the people's vote it does not matter. The presidents are already chosen, and when they are chosen, they are pretty much told what to do. The shadow government is telling them what to do. And for the longest time since Trump has gotten into office, they have been pushing this war. They have been pushing him to start a World War III. I don't believe he wanted it. I don't even believe that's the real Trump that I'm looking at with the blue tie. I remember Dick Gregory saying a long time ago there are two Trumps. Now, I don't know which Trump we're looking at now, or even if we see a Trump right now. So that's another point. With all the AI going on, the cyborgs going on, why even get mad at a person? We're not even looking at the original person that it used to be. Most people are just AI. Well, we're the fact that we're in a false matrix, a fake world, everything is pretty much AI anyway, artificial intelligence. If it's not organic, it's artificial anyway. But even in this fake world, we have what's called an ego. We have still our authentic self as an ego. And I don't believe that's the authentic Trump. Okay. Most of these people, celebrities, presidents like Putin and everybody we see, they're not the original people. Maybe from 5-10 years ago, they're not the original people. So, but I will say, it's people behind the scenes that force these wars. They want this kind of stuff. I don't know. It's all about money. It's all about greed. So it's like even if Kamala would have been in office, this is what I get annoyed with some of the Democrats. Even if Kamala would have been in office, there would still be a war would still be forced. I don't even think we would be here had Kamala been in office because Putin was going to nuke United States of America. He said he was going to nuke United States of America. Let me see. Hold on a second. This is what I'm talking about. It does not matter. There's no need to get mad at Kamala. Had she been here and something would have happened, to before Christmas 2024. It was around time when Biden was still in office, and he was helping Ukraine out with weapons to attack Russia. And he said that because of Biden helping out Ukraine, that he was going to nuke United States of America for helping out Ukraine. There would have been a war had Kamala been in office. It still would have been a war, however, whichever way you put it, it would have been a war. It's people behind the scenes that want a war, and they're forcing it. But how's it going? So people are outraged over this, and it's almost like I saw it coming. I don't think Donald Trump was going to be able to resist these people behind the scenes anymore. I wouldn't want to be in office. I don't know who would want to be in office. I don't think you understand what's really going on behind the scenes until you get in office. It was a black lady who ran for president, not Kamala, but it was another lady who was actually black, like from the United States of America, unambiguous. And nobody knew that she ran for president. Okay, nobody knew who she was. But she was always involved in politics. And somebody asked her what was her greatest disappointment with politics. And she responded to them saying that she realized that it wasn't real, that none of it is real. See, people want to get in politics and they want to make a change. Oh, I want to become all of this so I can make a change in the world. You're not going to make a change in the world. This whole system has to go. And I'm talking about this entire world system, the way it's set up. It has to go. You cannot get yourself in office and make no change. Because the bottom line, especially if you're a black person, think you're going to get in office and help a black community. Who is in office? What black person has gotten in office? And I'm from Tuskegee, Alabama. What black person has gotten into office? Because Tuskegee, Alabama has only seen black mayors. Okay. Who have you seen in the United States of America that's black, that's actually gotten into office, that has really done something really, really good for the black community? Really cleaned it up. Like, it just can't happen. It can't happen under this type of supremacy, under this world regime. It can't happen. See, this whole system has to go. And so that's why I'm just not reacting to what's happening with this Venezuelan president. Trump, his arm was twisted. We can put this all on Trump, but the truth be told, people are making decisions behind the scenes. And I don't think Trump actually wanted this. I'm not defending Trump. I said before this happened, I want to say maybe a week ago, I remember saying that they are twisting his arm. They're forcing him to have a war. And I thought that he was going to just resist it, and they were going to get him out of office because he was resisting it, and put J.D. Vance in there so they can do whatever he'll do whatever they say to do. But it looked like Trump finally gave in, because I don't even believe this is the real Trump. A lot of these leaders are already unalive. They somewhere, they gone. They're not the real people anymore. Let's see. This is 3 years ago. Putin threatens to nuke the West. Let's see here. Putin threatens to nuke the West Here's how Joe Biden responds.
Last year, our world has experienced great upheaval. A growing crisis in food insecurity, record heat, floods, and droughts, COVID-19, inflation, and a brutal, needless war. A war chosen by one man, to be very blunt. Let us speak plainly. A permanent member of the United Nations Security Council invaded its neighbor, attempted to erase a sovereign state from the map. Russia has shamelessly violated the core tenets of the United Nations Charter. No more important than the clear prohibition.
So the way you have other leaders that's kind of hopping on Trump right now for kidnapping this Venezuelan president Maduro, is the same way that Biden was threatening Putin over Russia's bullying of Ukraine. Okay, it's the same thing you have now, but now you have Putin and China threatening to come after Trump because of his capture of Maduro and his wife. Because of threatening a nation's sovereignty. It's the same thing that Biden was doing, going after Putin because of their attack on Ukraine. And it was going to be a war. Putin threatens to nuke the West. It was going to happen. I can't even find the video anymore of him promising to. I can't even find the video, but you know what? I put it on private. It's still on there. I don't think I deleted it. It's on private. But anyway, yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Russia, Putin threatens U.S. with invisible nuke. He's been threatening the United States with a nuke, invisible nuke. Because that was 7 years ago. Like, he's been threatening the United States of America. Yeah, but Putin was going to come after the United States of America because Joe Biden was helping Ukraine. It was going to be a war anywhere. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these people that's behind the scenes, they want this war. Let's see, but yeah, you guys, how's everything going? How are you doing? How's it going? I think the consciousness is going to be split this year, 2026. Some people are going to what you would call ascend, and some people are going to be, I guess, left behind. I had a funny. It's not even a dream I had last night. It was during my little meditation or whatever, and I just sometimes I just get little messages. They just come, and so during the meditation, I saw the word curse. And I was like, oh, Lord, here we go with this. It's always a doggone curse. What's with the doggone curses? Because, I've been through a lot of warfare. So I'm like, what's with all the doggone curses? When do I catch a break? Nobody even knows my name. Like, I'm not popular. Nobody knows my name. So what's with all the curses? There is such a huge threat over what I could be. Because it don't make no sense. See, some people who say they don't believe in this type of stuff is because they might not be I'm not saying they're a huge threat, but you'll know when you're under that type of warfare. It's no such thing as, oh, there's no such thing as witchcraft. First of all, this entire world is witchcraft because everything is a lie. Everything is an illusion. That's witchcraft right there. The fact that listen, we're not real. We're not real. We're literally we're programmed. We're not our authentic selves. We're programmed. Okay, so we're not real. So everything's an illusion. But the thing is, though, other than that, just us as thinking, living our lives as in this false world. Some people might feel like, oh, I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe in all of that. I don't believe in all of that. I believe in, and I get believing in the Holy Spirit and all of that. But a lot of people who say that, they're not really that strong in the Holy Spirit. And they're not being attacked because they're not a threat they're not that big of a threat. The people who are mostly under attack like that, they are a threat to the fabric of this false matrix. So those are the ones that get mostly under attack because they are a threat to this particular type of matrix. They are a threat. Because I do believe in the Holy Spirit, and when you really feel with the Holy Spirit and completely possessed by, then I don't feel like witchcraft can hurt you, right? Because you're not under an illusion anymore. You're not deceived anymore. So I can agree with that. But at the same time, a lot of people who say that, they're really not that strong. It's just nobody's messing with them. Nobody's bothering you. Okay. But I want to tell you what I saw, because I'm done with this whole thing with Trump and Venezuela. I'm just not reacting to this thing like that. Some people react to, and I get it, but I don't want, like I say, I don't want to connect to these frequencies. I look and observe and let it go, and that's what I'm having to learn to do. Because knowing that the world is fake, I can't react to everything knowing that everything is fake. It's bad enough that I still pay bills in a fake world. That's bad enough, okay? But anyway, so yeah, in this meditation, I saw the word curse. And I was like, oh, Lord, here we go again. Curses, curses, curses. And then the name flashed, Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox. And I'm like, Vivica A. Fox? She don't know me. What she got to do with me? Because I'm thinking it's all about, this me, right? I'm like, what she got? She don't even know who I am. And so I kind of just let that go for a little bit. And then when I got up this rising, I started thinking morally about that. Why did I seeing Vivica A. Fox? And why was her whole middle initial put out like that? Vivica A. Fox. Like, why was her whole initial? I never call her Vivica A. Fox. I just say Vivica Fox. But this vision, they show me Vivica A. Fox. Right? And I'm saying, interesting. I remember this was when I used to make videos on my other page, Journey into Highest Potential. And I talked about how I was hearing that little siren noise. I was in a dream and I was hearing that siren noise that came from the purge, that siren noise that came from the purge. And then I heard a woman's voice say, consciousness is going down, baby. Consciousness is going down, baby. And it was Vivica Fox's voice. And I was wondering around that time, why was I hearing Vivica Fox's voice? Now, this was in 2022. I want to say it was 2022 when I had that dream. And I was wondering, why was I hearing Vivica Fox's voice? And I just shrugged it off like, oh, it's because it's to let me know it's a Black woman. So it's the Black woman. The reason why consciousness is going down, if Black women would rise up, consciousness would rise. So this is all on the Black woman. That's why, And so I just took it to mean that, and I didn't think nothing else of it. And then here we go. Last night, I see a vision about a curse. And then Vivica A. Fox name flashed. And this rising, I thought thought more about that, pondered on that a little bit, say, what is that all about? What is it about? And it just kind of came to me, and I could be wrong. Has Vivica Fox put a curse on the collective of Black women to make sure Black women don't rise? Why am I seeing Vivica A. Fox? Because what she don't know me, what she got to do with me? So I don't know if you, I guess it might not be a good idea to identify as a Black woman. You might want your identity to be in the Most High. You might want to get into your authentic self and not identify as a Black woman, especially in the United States of America. I don't know what kind of curse is on Black women. There's a curse that's on the collective. Hello. There's a curse that's on the collective of Black women in the United States of America. And I don't know why Vivica A. Fox name flashed like that. Okay. So I would just not want to identify with the collective of that group right now. Especially when this is a false world. And the Black women, as we see today, are not the authentic people. These are a bunch of egos in a false world. It's not even the authentic people. It's best to go in and get into your authentic self, right? Because it is a curse on Black women. And as long as Black women stay in their egos in this world right here, in their egos, it's not gonna get better. It's not going to get better. That's what I'm not interested in when I see Black women do certain things and like, oh, look at what you're doing. It makes it hurts the rest of Black women. I'm like, don't worry about that. Like your identity should not be in this group. You should not identify with a group of people. Okay. You are a soul. So you should not agree with a group of people. Okay. But yeah, guys, I just felt like talking about that really quickly. And yeah, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you later. Okay.